Well, good evening and welcome to Weslaco East High School. We are in the Weslaco East Gymnasium as K-West brings you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Tonight it is your Lady Wildcats taking on the Lady Chiefs from Donna North High School. This is a 31-6A matchup, and today, well, we start the second round of 31-6A volleyball. The Lady Chiefs come in with a district record of 0-5. Your Lady Wildcats come in with a district record of 1-5. Excuse me, 0-6 are the Lady Chiefs. That's a correction there. And Lady Wildcats dressed in their black uniforms. The Lady Chiefs are also dressed in their black uniforms. Lady Wildcats will begin with the front row. You got Megan Castillo, Arlis Munoz, along with Laisha Castillo. In the back row, they've got Aislinn Mesa. They've also got Erlinda Amaya, and the libero is Adriana Gonzalez. We had a real quick change in the front row. Alondra Perez now comes on to the court. She'll replace Laisha Castillo. Lady Chiefs up in the front court. They've got Victoria Sanchez along with Damaris Regalado and Armaraz Lopez. In the back row, they've got the libero Gabriela Aviles along with a young lady who is not on our roster, and we'll get back to that in a little bit. Amaya serving for your Lady Wildcats. Third shot gets over by the Lady Chiefs. Amaya sets. That's for Perez. And Perez, with a big swing, gets that one to go, and that's a 1-0 for your Lady Wildcats. Erlinda Amaya, the senior, serving for your Lady Wildcats. Second shot set up for Regalado. She gets it over. Amaya set. Libero, back row spike. We're going to say one of the Lady Chiefs went under the net. She crossed the middle line, so that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They're now up 2-0. Amaya with the serve. That one goes into the net. 1-2, Lady Chiefs will now be serving. Cassandra Gomez will take a seat. Delilah Molina will replace her. Regalado is serving, and her serve goes right into the net. And just like that, it is now 3-1 in favor of your Lady Wildcats. Danelle Castillo comes onto the court. She'll replace Alondra Perez. She'll also go back there and serve for your Lady Wildcats. First serve is a little wide. Score is 2-3. Lady Chiefs now serving. They trail by 1. Gabriela Aviles Jr. now serving for the Lady Chiefs. The third one's got to get over, and it does not. So now the score is tied at 3. We are in the first set if you're just joining us. 3-3 is your score. Lady Chiefs Aviles, the libero, serving. Amaya sets. That is another net violation charged to the Lady Chiefs. So your Lady Wildcats up by a score of 4-3. Serving is Adriana Gonzalez. Lady Chiefs cannot return the serve. Score is now 5-3. Gonzalez serving. Goes to the back row. Set up in the middle. Brought down hard by Delilah Molina. Lady Wildcats return the favor. Set up to Molina again. Lady Wildcats able to retrieve it and send it back. That one goes into the net. That's another point for your Lady Wildcats. They are now up by a score of 6-3. Rihanna Gonzalez serving. Set to the libero, to the back row. That one's got to get over now. Gonzalez makes sure that it does. Set up for Regalado in the middle. Gonzalez can't get to it. Point Lady Chiefs. They cut into the lead, only trailing by 2. 4-6. Number 6 is serving. She's not on my roster, so I'll try to go get her name in a bit. Great job by the Lady Wildcats getting that one over, and Lady Chiefs cannot bring it back. So the score is now 7-4. Daphne Valdez now on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Jalen Mata along with Magali Larraga coming onto the court for your Lady Wildcats. Larraga will go back to serve. And that one cannot be returned. 8-4 is now the score. Lady Wildcats leading here in the first set. Larraga with the serve. Set in the middle for Regalado. Little dink, but a great job by Guzman anticipating that one. Molina. Gonzalez with a good return or good way of keeping it in play. And Mesa couldn't quite keep her body from going into the net as she was really charging to get that one. So that's a point for the Lady Chiefs. They trail by 3. Serving is Cassandra Gomez. Set it up in the corner for Guzman. Lady Chiefs got to get this one over. Good call there by Aviles. Guzman on this side with the kill, and the score is now 9-5. Great set by the Lady Wildcats, and boy, did Guzman get all of that one. Bet is back on the court. Castillo will take a seat. Guzman serving. Middle set for Regalado. Good dig from the libero, Gonzalez. Regalado from the other side. This time with the dig was Guzman, but the Wildcats cannot get it across. But what great effort being put here on display by the Lady Wildcats. Up by 3, 9-6. Vargas serving for the Lady Chiefs. One of the 2 seniors on that team. They're going to say that's a little long. 7-9, Lady Chiefs serving. Vargas. Cannot be returned. They cut the lead to 1. 8-9. At the net, great job there by Regalado. And that one played a little too close, and the Lady Wildcats got their hands on the net, so that's a point for the Lady Chiefs. Score is now 9-9. That one sails a little wide. Point Lady Wildcats, they lead by 1. Munoz back on the court for the Lady Wildcats. She'll replace Adriana Gonzalez. Serving for your Lady Wildcats is Aislinn Mesa. Set in the middle for Regalado. Cannot be returned. Regalado, a force to be reckoned with there at the net. Score is now tied at 10. Victoria Sanchez, the freshman, serving. Lady Wildcats got to get this one over. They do. Great job there from Larraga. I'm sorry, from Mata. Getting that third shot across. In the middle for Regalado. Little dink, but Mata is there to make sure that it stays in play. Regalado with a big swing. That time Larraga with a dig. Great job again by Lady Wildcats. In the middle for Munoz. That one went over the net, so Regalado sent it right back. And a great job by Perez as she found an open spot in the back left corner of the court. And that's a point for the Lady Wildcats. They're up by 1, 11-10. Larraga taking a seat. Megan Gonzalez comes onto the court. Erlinda Amaya serving. That one didn't get across. Back row spike attempt from the libero Aviles, but that one goes into the net. 12-10 Lady Wildcats. Amaya serving. Setting it to the corner for Regalado. That goes a little long. Are they going to say she touched it? Nope, they're going to say it's out. 13-10. Amaya continues to serve. Good job by Regalado. Munoz, Amaya. Perez. That one cannot be returned. 14-10. Perez with the big hammer. 14-10, Lady Wildcats lead. Coach De Leon wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on KOS. Welcome back. We are at the Weslaco East Gymnasium. KOS bringing you 31-6A volleyball at your Lady Wildcats, taking on the Lady Chiefs of Donna North High School. We are in the first set. Your Lady Wildcats lead by a score of 14-10. Erlinda Amaya serving for your Lady Wildcats. Great block there by Munoz. A set for Molina, and Munoz just gets both hands up. And a big block there at the net. 15-10, Lady Wildcats leading. Lady Chiefs got to send it over, they do. Setting in the middle for Gonzalez. Sends this one all the way to the back. Lady Chiefs able to return that. Amaya, first shot goes back over. Again set for Regalado. Gonzalez. Amaya playing it off the ceiling. Perez making sure it gets across. What a shot by Gonzalez, going right back on the first one. That is Medina with the save. Gonzalez. Corner set. Gonzalez. Amaya. Munoz can't get it over. Trying to go with the left hand as she was a little out of position. That's a point for the Lady Chiefs. Molina back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Regalado serving for the Lady Chiefs. That one a little wide. Point Lady Wildcats. Lead is 5, 16-11. Perez will take a breather. Danielle Castillo will replace her, and she'll also go back to serve. Alyssa Medina will also take a breather. Megan Gonzalez comes on in replacement of her. Lady Chiefs, communication error, but they're able to get it back across. Set up to Guzman, and the Lady Chiefs with a great dig there from Aviles to keep it in play. Back are the Lady Chiefs playing great defense from the back row. They're going to say that the Lady Wildcats came into the net. So that's a point for the Lady Chiefs. 12-16 they trail. Aviles with the serving. Off the net, Amaya setting it up perfectly for Munoz, and Munoz sends it across. Great job there by the Lady Wildcats to be able to keep that in play, and a spike attempt goes into the net. That's another point for your Lady Wildcats. Back to a 5-point lead, 17-12. Gonzalez serving for your Lady Wildcats. Lady Chiefs got to get this one across. Regalado makes sure that it does get across. Amaya with the set. Guzman into the net. Point Lady Chiefs. Lady Chiefs trail 13-17. Adamaris Lopez, the freshman, serving. That one a little too close to the net for Amaya to handle. That's another point for the Lady Chiefs. Point Lady Chiefs, and this time Coach Nava wants a timeout. We'll be right back, right here on K-West.
Before Christine McCleary was a physical therapist, she was an honor student at Weslaco ISD, played sports, and was a cheerleader. She graduated from Ohio State University, then physical therapy school at Texas State University. Now she is Dr. Christine McCleary at Triumph Therapy and part of the clinical faculty at UTRGV School of Medicine. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Christine McCleary, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. 31-6A matchup between the Lady Chiefs of Donna North and your Lady Wildcats of Weslaco East High School. Ashley Gonzalez serving for the Lady Chiefs. Lady Chiefs trail now 16-17. They cut into this lead, which was once 5. Now it's only 1. Gonzalez serving. Guzman. Amaya back to Guzman. Middle set for Vargas. Great job in the middle. Net play from Aislinn Mesa. Big block. Seen some great blocks from this Lady Wildcat volleyball squad. Jaylene Mata and Talissa Salinas now on the court for your Lady Wildcats. Salinas will go back to serve. Setting it up for Aviles. That one's going to go wide. 19-16, Lady Wildcats leading. Salinas serving. Setting it up to Molina. Molina gets it over. Lady Wildcats, third shot's got to get across. Gonzalez does that. Set in the middle for Vargas. And that's a kill. (17-19), the Lady Chiefs are trailing. Serving for the Lady Chiefs, Cassandra Gomez. Gonzalez into the net, Lady Wildcats. 1 point lead for the Lady Wildcats. 19-18 is the score. Gomez serving. Into the net, 20-18, Lady Wildcats lead. Laisha Castillo back on the court. Danielle Castillo takes a breather. Brisa Guzman serving. Setting it up to Regalado, a little push across. Good job there by Mata to keep it alive. She was really aware of what was about to happen. Vargas, another kill for her. 1 point lead for your Lady Wildcats. 20-19. Alyssa Medina back on the court. Brisa Guzman takes a breather. Vargas serving for the Lady Chiefs. That's Medina. Salinas. And Mata finishes it off. 21-19. Aislinn Mesa will go back to serve. Middle set, that is Regalado. That's going to be long. 22-19. Lady Wildcats lead here in the first set. This one's got to get over. Aviles, over. Middle set, Salinas. Munoz finds an empty spot. 23-19. What a good presence of mind to know what's going on, where everybody's at, and where they're leaning towards, as Munoz saw an empty spot and just laid it in there to extend the Wildcat lead to 4. They lead 23-19. In case you're just joining us, we are in the first set here in this 31-6A matchup between your Lady Wildcats and the Lady Chiefs of Donna North. This is the first game of the second round. They've gone through one round of district play already, and tonight they kick off the second round. And of course, your Lady Wildcats up by a score of 23-19. They've had a lead as many as 5 here in set number 1. Looks like coaches are getting ready to break from their huddle and send the girls back onto the court. And indeed, they are. Once again, Lady Wildcats up by a score of 23-19. Aislinn Mesa serving. Setting it up in the middle for Regalado. Again, another block from Munoz. Great job by Munoz to make sure that it gets across, because there's a little bit of confusion there in the corner, and now the Lady Chiefs get one back. 23-20, Lady Wildcats lead by 3. Victoria Sanchez, the freshman, will now be serving for the Lady Chiefs. Munoz gets it over. Middle set for Regalado. Great job by Perez in the back row. That's Castillo. Set across the corner to Gonzalez, but a good job by the Lady Wildcats to keep it in play. Middle set for Munoz. Back row is Gomez keeping it alive. That one's going to sail long, and it is now 24-20. Lady Wildcats are leading with a chance to take the first set here. Erlinda Amaya is serving. Aviles. It gets over. Gonzalez, Amaya with the set to Munoz. Munoz with a big swing. Lady Chiefs keep it alive. Amaya sent in the middle to Munoz. And they cannot return that one. The Lady Chiefs says that. And now the Lady Wildcats take the first set 25-20. They will change sides. And we'll be back with set number 2 right here on KOS. Welcome back. We are at the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium on the campus of Weslaco East High School. KOS bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. It's your Lady Wildcats taking on the Lady Chiefs of Donna North High School. We are just getting ready to get underway here in set number 2. The Lady Wildcats took the first set 25-20. They switched sides. Buzzer sounds. We're ready to get underway. Lady Chiefs will be serving first, and that's going to be Victoria Sanchez with the serve. And it's point Lady Chiefs. 1-0 Lady Chiefs lead here early in the second set. Sanchez serving. Castillo Amaya Gonzalez can get over. That one is into the net. Point Lady Wildcats. 1-1 is your score. Laisha Castillo will be serving. Castillo serves. Setting it up to Regalado. Great net play by the Lady Chiefs. Your Lady Wildcats. Guzman and Munoz there. Little dink, but anticipated well by Gonzalez. Lady Chiefs found a little open area in the defense of the Lady Wildcats. Now the score is 2-1. Regalado serving. That one sails wide. 3-1, Lady Chiefs lead. Regalado serving for the Lady Chiefs. Guzman. Amaya sets to Guzman. That one is in the net. And now the score is 4-1. Lady Chiefs are leading. That's the biggest score they've had in any time in this match. Gonzalez with a good dig. Now she's got to get it over, and she does. With authority. They trail 2-4. Aislinn Mesa comes onto the court, and they'll send Gonzalez back to serve. Gonzalez serving. All the way to the back to Regalado. And little communication error there on the side of the Lady Chiefs. Lady Wildcats cut the lead to 1. They trail 3-4. Gonzalez serving. Regalado reaching for that one. Can't quite get that one to stay in play. And now the Lady Wildcats have tied it up at 4. Gonzalez serving. Aviles going to be set up to the corner. They're going to replay that one. A little bit of confusion there on the side of the referee. So they'll replay that one. Good serve from Gonzalez. That one is over, and brought down with a big swing is Aislinn Mesa. No holding back on that one, and they take a lead for the first time here in the second set by a score of 5-4. Timeout called on the court. We'll take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD is the right choice because we now offer open enrollment, free tuition, free transportation, access to award-winning UIL and extracurricular activities, admittance into summer enrichment programs, and schools recently awarded with numerous TEA distinction designations for their academic success. Live there, learn here. For families in Weslaco and now anywhere in the Valley, WISD is the right choice.
Welcome back, K-West, bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here at the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. They lead 5-4 over the Lady Chiefs of Donna North High School. Gonzalez serving. Regalado. They're going to set it up for Gonzalez. She gets it over. Guzman. That's going to be 4 hits as her shot didn't get over, went into the net. She was hoping it would have been touched by one of the Lady Chiefs, but it was not. Garza will take a breather for Lady Chiefs. Jennifer Vargas back on the court. Aviles serving. Guzman, Amaya. Setting it up to Gonzalez. Little push across by Valdez. Here comes Gonzalez. And that is a point for your Lady Wildcats. Great job there. Couple of changes for your Lady Wildcats. Jasmine Escobedo back on the court, along with Magali Larraga. Larraga will go back to serve. Lady Chiefs got to get this one over. Aviles does just that. Gonna set it up in the middle for Mesa. Point, Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats trailing early, but they've since come back. Now lead by a score of 7-5. Larraga serving. That one is going to be long. Point, Lady Chiefs. They trail by 1, 6-7. Gonzalez serving. Libero Gonzalez. That is Mesa again. Valdez with a little push across. Sending it up to Guzman. Guzman with the kill. 8-6. Laisha Castillo will head to the bench. Alondra Perez onto the hardwood. Brisa Guzman with the serve. Sending it up to Aviles. Perez. She came across is what they're going to say. So that's going to be a point for the Lady Chiefs. Little discussion being made by the referees, confirming what exactly happened, and they're going to say point, Lady Chiefs. Coach Nava wasn't in total agreement, so wanted clarification, and she just got it. So we'll resume play. Alyssa Medina on the court for your Lady Wildcats. Lady Chiefs trail 7-8. Cassandra Gomez on the court. Will also head back to serve. Couldn't be handled by the Lady Wildcats. So now the score is tied at 8. Here comes the serve from the Lady Chiefs. Medina sending it up in the middle for Escobedo. That one comes across Gonzalez. This time to Perez. Cannot be returned, and now your Lady Wildcats back on top, leading by a score of 9-8. Mesa serving. Setting it up to Regalado. Lady Wildcats getting it across. Good play there. Regalado with a push. Perez setting it up back to Perez. And she makes the Lady Chiefs pay. 10-8 is now your score. In case you're just joining us, we are in the second set in this matchup between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Chiefs. They are up by a score of 10-8. Took the first one 25-20. And that's a kill from Valdez. 9-10. Lady Chiefs are trailing, and Valdez will go back to serve. Setting it up for Munoz. Into the net. Point, Lady Chiefs. We're tied at 10. Larraga. Great job by Escobedo to make sure it gets over. And that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. 11-10. Amaya coming back onto the court along with Megan Gonzalez. And Amaya will go back to serve. Great job finding a spot or a soft spot in the defense. Just kind of laid it in there. Saw that back row playing a little deep. Great leadership there by the senior, Amaya. And Munoz, another senior, at the net, knocking it right back. Lady Wildcats now up by a score of 13-10. Amaya continues to serve for your Lady Wildcats. First shot goes across. Good call by Gonzalez to make sure that one stays in play. Lady Chiefs have to get it across, and they do. Set across to Perez. And the Lady Chiefs cannot handle that one. 14-10 now. The Lady Wildcats lead by 4. Biggest lead of this set for your Lady Wildcats. They took the first one 25-20. Amaya with the serve. Cannot be handled by the Lady Chiefs. And now the score is 15-10. Biggest lead of this set. And there's a timeout called on the court. So we're going to take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on KWS. Welcome back. KWS bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We are at the Weslaco East Gymnasium. Lady Wildcats lead 15-10 here in the second set. They took the first one 25-20. Amaya serving for your Lady Wildcats. Lady Chiefs pick up a point to cut into the lead. Trail now by 4, 11-15. Victoria Sanchez will be serving for the Lady Chiefs. Amaya Munoz. That one cannot be returned. That's another point for your Lady Wildcats. Ball comes right back to them. 16-11, back to a 5-point lead. Danielle Castillo comes onto the court and will go back to serve. To the back row. Middle set to Regalado. Lady Wildcats cannot handle it. Point Lady Chiefs, 12-16. They trail by 4. Delilah Molina back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. She'll replace Cassandra Gomez. Damaris Regalado back to serve. Amaya setting it up in the middle for Gonzalez. Lady Chiefs able to respond. Amaya sending it up to Guzman. Another good play by the Lady Chiefs, keeping it in play. Amaya sets it up, this time to Munoz. Little dink. And this time that was effective. And your Lady Wildcats once again extend their lead to 5. Adriana Gonzalez serving for your Lady Wildcats. First shot comes right back across. Setting up it in the middle for Mesa. And the Lady Wildcats do not have an answer. 6-point lead for your Lady Wildcats. Adriana Garza for the Lady Chiefs will take a breather. Adamaris Lopez comes onto the court. Gonzalez serve goes into the net. 13-18. Lady Chiefs trailing by 5. Aviles will go back to serve. Lopez, who just came onto the court, goes back off the court. Valdez will replace her. That serve goes long. 19-13, back to a 6-point lead for your Lady Wildcats. Jaylene Mata and Talissa Salinas back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. Salinas will go back to serve. Middle set for Mod. Lady Wildcats trying to get it across. Send that one a little wide. 14-19. Lady Chiefs trailing by 5. Gomez serving. Something going on again with the referees, a little discussion being had. Not sure what they're discussing, but I do know Coach Nava did grab the ear of one of the referees. Maybe substitutions. But whatever it was, it's null and void, so it stays as is. So Lady Wildcats with a big spike, and now are back to a 6-point lead. 20-14. Bet is back on the court. Brisa Guzman back to serve. Guzman with the serve. Set for Valdez. Great hustle from Salinas. Second shot from the Lady Chiefs, a little wide, and now the lead is 7, 21-14. Biggest lead for your Lady Wildcats tonight. Regalado. Aviles sends it over. Gonzalez. Salinas with a set to Mesa. Regalado with the save. This one set to Valdez. Valdez was going forward, so she just knuckles it over. And this time, Perez saw everyone laying back, and she comes with a kill close to the net. And the score is now 22-14. Guzman with the serve. Regalado. Set is to Valdez in the middle. That's long, 23-14. Lady Wildcats continue to extend this lead. The lead is now 9. 23-14. That one in the net, 24-14. 10-point lead and a chance for your Lady Wildcats to take a 2-0 lead. Guzman with the serve. Set to Aviles. Guzman. Gonzalez. That one's going to be long. 24-15, Lady Wildcats lead is 9. Medina back on the court. A couple of changes made on the Lady Chiefs as well. Cassandra Gomez comes onto the court and she'll go back to serve. Lady Wildcats. Mata bringing it over. Sending it up in the middle to Valdez. Not a very good set for a spike, so she just bumps it across. Perez looking again for that little soft spot on the bottom. But Regalado quickly retreating. And that is Mesa with the big kill. And 25-15 is the score in set number 2. Your Lady Wildcats take a 2-0 lead with a chance to put it away here in 3 straight sets. We'll change sides, take a little break, and be right back. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West. Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Lady Wildcats taking on the Lady Chiefs of Donna North High School. 31-6A district match. We are in the first game of the second round. Third set here in this one. Lady Wildcats took the first two, 25-20, 25-15. Lady Chiefs strike first here in set number 3. They lead 1-0. Regalado back to serve. Gonzalez, Amaya, Munoz. Bringing it down hard, 1-1. Danelle Castillo now serving for your Lady Wildcats. Aviles, Sanchez, Molina, Munoz at the net. They cannot bring it back. Lady Wildcats now up 2-1. Castillo serving. Sanchez with the set. They're going to say that one's in. Great job by Ashley Gonzalez. 2-2 is the score. Aviles will serve for the Lady Chiefs. Amaya sending it to Gonzalez. From the back row is Gonzalez. At the net, Munoz puts it over. Lady Wildcats up 3-2. Mesa back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. Gonzalez serving. Sanchez with a set in the middle. It's Molina. Cannot be sent to back by your Lady Wildcats. Back to a tied ball game, this time at 3. Ashley Gonzalez serving for the Lady Chiefs. That one's a little long. Megan Gonzalez trying to come across the court, but a little long. 4-3, Lady Chiefs are leading. Gonzalez serving. Gonzalez again to Gonzalez. Amaya setting it to Guzman. This time, the Lady Chiefs are scrambling to get it across, and they do. That one falls in. 5-3, the Lady Chiefs are leading. Amaya sending it up back to Gonzalez. They're going to say that one was out. Hands going in both directions. Finally say it's Lady Chiefs point. They lead 6-3. Setting it up to Guzman. Sanchez with a save. Aviles with a set. Regalado found a soft spot in the Wildcat Lady defense in the back row and build up a 4-point lead. Coach Nava wants to slow things down, so she calls a timeout. We'll be right back with more Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West. Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We are at the Weslaco High School Gymnasium. Third set. Lady Chiefs lead 7-3. Lady Wildcats lead 2-0 as they took the first 2 sets. Great set to Megan Gonzalez. Lady Chiefs are able to bring that one back. This time they set it to Guzman. And Guzman with a big kill. La Raga along with Mata back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. And Larraga will go back to serve. Larraga serving. Set to Molina. Gonzalez with a big save. Got to get it across, and Larraga does just that. Molina set. Spike. Point. Lady Chiefs. Again, they extend their lead to 4. 8-4 they lead. Cassandra Gomez comes back on the court. She'll also go back to serve. Gonzalez, Larraga, Guzman. Aviles keeps it in play. She'll send it back across. Gonzalez, set by Larraga to Guzman. Back row, good play there by Cassandra Gomez, but not enough as your Lady Wildcats pick up another point. Cut the lead to 3. 5-8 they trail. Brisa Guzman goes back to serve. She does not get it over. 9-5 Lady Chiefs lead by 4. Jennifer Valdez, the senior, will be serving for the Lady Chiefs. Gonzalez, Larraga, Perez. Sanchez with a set at the net. Regalado pushes it over, but she goes into the net, so it's going to be a point for your Lady Wildcats. Cut the lead to 3, 6-9. Aislinn Mesa now serving for your Wildcats. Middle set from Sanchez to Regalado. With a kill, lead is back to 4. Lady Chiefs are leading. Victoria Sanchez serving for the Lady Chiefs. Good job there by your Lady Wildcats. And that is Medina. Got it over the net just enough. And the Lady Chiefs did get their hands on it, but they were already coming down, so couldn't get back across the net. So Lady Wildcats cut the lead back to 3. Erlinda Amaya now serving. Amaya with the set. And a big swing from Gonzalez. Lady Chiefs coming across. So that's another point for your Lady Wildcats. Trailing only by 2 now. Amaya now serving. Set from Sanchez to Molina. Medina. She's got to get it over, and she does. Sanchez with the serve. In the middle to Regalado. Gonzalez with the save. Great job from Amaya. Second shot going right over. Aviles with a great athletic move to keep it in play. And now that's a point for the Lady Chiefs. The lead is 3, 8-11. Regalado serving. Doesn't get it across. Lady Wildcats cut it to 2. Castillo and Guzman back on the court for your Lady Wildcats, and Castillo will go back to serve. They're going to say that's in. Point Lady Wildcats. 10-11. Serve from your Lady Wildcats. Double hit called on the Lady Chiefs. Now we are tied at 11. Lady Wildcats trailed early. They have clawed their way back to a tie. Score is 11-11. Castillo with the serve. Amaya with the set. Guzman pushes it across, catches the Lady Chiefs out of position, and now they are up by one, 12-11. Great vision from Guzman. Of course, that goes to show her veteran leadership on the court. Great serve from Castillo and couldn't be returned. They lead by two, 13-11 here in the third set. Timeout called on the court. We'll take one alongside with them. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD graduates receive more than $4 million in college scholarships, including dozens who will play college sports. More than 900 received a certification and are ready for the workforce or continuing their education. Over 400 honor graduates will have opportunities to study at top-tier universities. And we are proud of our scholars graduating from medical school, law school, business school, and Ivy League universities. Weslaco ISD, the right choice for high school and beyond.
Welcome back, Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. They lead 13-11 here in the third set. Took the first two sets. And a quick pushover from the Lady Chiefs, but your Lady Wildcats ready for that one. Send it right across. Molina with a big swing into the net, though. And now your Lady Wildcats lead by 3. They trailed early here in the third set, have come back and now lead by 3. Sanchez setting it to the back row to Aviles, and that one is in the net. 4-point lead for your Lady Wildcats, 15-11. That's the biggest lead of this third set. Gonzalez, Sanchez, Aviles. That's in. 12-15, Lady Chiefs are trailing. Valdez back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Aviles serving for the Lady Chiefs. Amaya will set. That's Guzman. Great job by Regalado. That had been a soft spot for them, but she made sure that she was there. Munoz pushing it across. Lady Chiefs cannot get to it on time, and now their lead is 4, 16-12. Gonzalez goes back to serve. Aviles can't keep it in play. Gonzalez trying to track it down, but to no avail. The lead is now 5, 17-12. Comes Gonzalez. First shot goes across. And Megan Gonzalez tries to bring it right back, but just cannot do so. 13-17, Lady Chiefs are trailing. Ashley Gonzalez serving. Amaya with the set to Gonzalez. Aviles, Regalado. Valdez gonna push it over. Lady Wildcats couldn't get to it. Gonzalez continues to serve. Brisa Guzman sends the first one right across. Set in the middle to Valdez. Valdez switching positions. Knocks it over with her left hand. Megan Gonzalez with a bump over across. Valdez another bump and across for the Lady Chiefs. That one's going to be long. Lead is now only 2, 17-15 here in the third set for Lady Wildcats. Gonzalez continues to serve for the Lady Chiefs. Amaya setting it up to Guzman. Sanchez with the middle set to Regalado. Guzman into the net. Lady Chiefs have cut it to 1. 16-17. Trying to play it off the net is Mesa, but couldn't quite get to it in time. And now the score is tied at 17. That one sails wide. Score is now 18-17 in favor of your Lady Wildcats. Mata and Salinas back on the court. And Salinas will go back to serve. 1 point lead, 18-17. Aviles Sanchez, middle set to Valdez, and that's a kill. Lady Chiefs have come back and now have a 1 point lead, 19-18. Cassandra Gomez back to serve. Guzman. Pushed across by Regalado. Guzman sends it over. They're going to say that's wide. And now the Lady Chiefs lead by a score of 19-18. My scorecard was wrong. I apologize for that. 19-18, Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Gonzalez, Salinas, and Castillo. Point Lady Wildcats. Now we are tied at 19. Perez and Medina back on the court for your Lady Wildcats, and Medina will go back to serve. Alyssa Medina, the senior, now serving. Tied score at 19. That one sails wide, and the Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Jennifer Vargas serving. Salinas with a set. Mata with a big kill. 20-20. Aislinn Mesa serving for your Lady Wildcats. Sanchez sending it up in the middle to Regalado. Medina, Salinas, Munoz. At the net is Sanchez. Great job by Perez. Munoz with a kill. 21-20. Lady Wildcats back on top. Aislinn Mesa serving with a 1 point lead for your Lady Wildcats. 21-20. Regalado. Great net play from Munoz with a block. Salinas with a set. Perez into the net. Score is now tied at 21. Victoria Sanchez now serving for the Lady Chiefs. Tied at 21 here in the third set. Salinas, middle set for Perez. Sanchez setting it up across for Gonzalez. Gonzalez couldn't return that one. Lady Chiefs now lead by 1, 22-21. And with that, Coach Nava wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 22-21, Lady Chiefs lead here in the third set. Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Weslaco East High School Gymnasium is where we are at. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Lady Chiefs up 22-21 here in the third set. Ashley Gonzalez serving, Victoria Sanchez serving for the Lady Chiefs. Point Lady Wildcats, 22-22. This one has gone back and forth here in the third set. Lady Wildcats took the first 2 sets. Megan Gonzalez and Erlinda Amaya back on the court for your Lady Wildcats, and Amaya will go back to serve. Sanchez to Regalado. Gonzalez, Perez. Medina can't get it over, and it's a 1-point lead for the Lady Chiefs. Delilah Molina back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Regalado serving for the Lady Chiefs. Amaya, Munoz. Cannot be handled by the Lady Chiefs, and now we are tied at 23. Nail biter here in the third set. Lady Wildcat took the first two, trying to make it a sweep. Danielle Castillo serving. Sanchez, second shot goes over. Amaya setting it up to Guzman, and that's long. 24-23. Lady Chiefs lead by one with a chance to steal one here at the Weslaco East Gymnasium. Aviles is serving. Amaya. Munoz. Point Lady Wildcats. We are now tied at 24. Remember, they got to win by 2. Back to serve is the libero, Adriana Gonzalez. Middle set to Regalado. Gonzalez with a dig. Amaya, third shot's got to get over, it doesn't. 25-24. Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Ashley Gonzalez will go back to serve. Guzman, Amaya, back to Guzman. Aviles, Sanchez, Regalado pushes it over. Amaya into the net. 26-24. The Lady Chiefs take set number 3, trailing 2-1. We will switch sides and take a quick timeout. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We'll be back with the 4th set.
Before Donna Pulido became an attorney, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a member of the National Honor Society and a cheerleader. She earned her degree from St. Mary's University, then graduated from St. Mary's University School of Law. Now she is Donna Pulido, attorney at law for Texas Legal Services Center in Austin. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Donna Pulido, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Welcome back to the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Weslaco East Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Get set to get set number 4 underway. Lady Wildcats took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took the third one. Lady Wildcats lead 2-1. Lady Chiefs will begin with the serve here in set number 4. Gonzalez serving for the Lady Chiefs. And they strike first, 1-0. Second one can't be handled, 2-0. Lady Chiefs serving. That one's long. 1-2 Lady Wildcats trail here in set number 4. Laisha Castillo will be serving for your Lady Wildcats. Sanchez with the set in the middle. Amaya setting it up to Munoz. Good save from Aviles. Castillo with a back row save. Amaya a little too long. Point Lady Chiefs, they now lead 3-1. Regalado now serving for the Lady Chiefs. Maya with the set. Munoz finds an open spot. And that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They trail by 1, 2-3. Adriana Gonzalez now serving for your Lady Wildcats. That one goes into the net. Point Lady Chiefs, 4-2 they lead. Jennifer Vargas back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Aviles serving. Setting up is Amaya. Megan Gonzalez with a point for your Lady Wildcats. They trail by 1, 3-4. La Raga along with Mata back on the court, and as usual, La Raga will go back to serve. Sanchez with a set in the middle. Castillo with a good save. That's Gonzalez. Great net play from Mata. And Mesa. Wildcats coming back. Score is tied at 4. La Raga serving. Sanchez with a set in the middle to Molina. And sitting there waiting for that one was Guzman. Regalado with a big save. And at the net is Vargas with a putback. We're going to have a replay. We had an equipment malfunction. One of our Lady Chiefs players lost her glasses. So the referee calls time and we'll replay this one. So La Raga will go back to serve. And that one sails wide. Lady Chiefs now up by 1, 5-4. Ashley Gonzalez back to serve for the Lady Chiefs. Mata, they set it up to her. And a big kill. Jalen Mata ties it up for your Lady Wildcats at 5. Guzman will go back to serve. Aviles, Sanchez, Molina into the net. Point Lady Wildcats. They lead by 1, 6-5. It is October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the teams on the court are sporting Breast Cancer Awareness socks. Lady Wildcats wearing pink socks, Lady Chiefs wearing white socks. Of course, with a pink ribbon or a white ribbon, depending on the color of the socks. Lady Wildcats with another point, 7-5, they lead by 2. And then, of course, the libero will have the opposite color. 7-5, Lady Wildcats leading. Guzman serving. Regalado sends it right over on the first shot. Setting up in the middle to Mata. They're going to say she went under the net. Medina back on the court. Serving for the Lady Chiefs is Cassandra Gomez. She found a hole in the defense. Ace. Now we're tied at 7. Gomez with the serve. Gonzalez. Middle set by La Raga. And a big point for your Lady Wildcats. Mata coming up big there. 1 point lead for your Lady Wildcats, 8-7. Aislinn Mesa will be serving. Into the net, point Lady Chiefs. 8-8 is now your score. Jennifer Vargas serving for the Lady Chiefs. Ace. 9-8. Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Lady Chiefs lead by 1. We are in the 4th set. Lady Wildcats lead 2-1. Middle set by Magali Larraga to Munoz. That one doesn't come back. And now we are tied at 9. Amaya and Gonzalez back on the court. And Amaya will go back to serve. Amaya with the serve. Aviles at the net. What a block from Munoz. Great net play from Munoz today. We've seen several blocks and several putbacks. Lady Wildcats back on top. They lead by 1, 10-9. Sanchez with a set. Regalado. And a block from Munoz. They lead by 2, 11-9. Amaya with the serve. That one doesn't get across. Lady Chiefs trail by 1, 10-11. Victoria Sanchez will be serving for the Lady Chiefs. First shot from Castillo goes over, but long. 11-11. Sanchez with the serve. Medina. Munoz. Medina. A little too long, and now the Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Miscue on the side of the Lady Wildcats. They trail by 2, 13-11. Coach Nava wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right on KWS. Welcome back to the Weslaco High School Gymnasium. KWS bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. 31-6A matchup between your Lady Wildcats and Lady Chiefs of Donna North High School. We begin the second round of district play. We are in the 4th set. Lady Wildcats took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took the third one. We are in the 4th set. Lady Chiefs lead this one 14-11. Victoria Sanchez serving for the Lady Chiefs. (15-11) Lady Chiefs lead. Brisa Guzman back on the court. Castillo, Amaya, Munoz. Kill. 12-15. Lead is 3 for the Lady Chiefs. Castillo will take a break. Danelle Castillo will come on to the court for her. She'll also go back to serve. Aviles. Good job there by Regalado because that one needed to get across. Guzman finds a soft spot in the defense. Point Lady Wildcats. They cut it to 2, 13-15. Danelle Castillo serving. Aviles Sanchez, Regalado. She pushes it back deep. Amaya sets it up to Guzman. And another point for your Lady Wildcats. They cut it to a 1-point deficit. Danelle Castillo serving. Set it to Regalado. She can't get it across. And now, just like that, your Lady Wildcats have tied it up at 15. Aviles Sanchez at the net to Molina, and it goes into the net, and now your Lady Wildcats are up by 1. 16-15. Coach De Leon wants to stop the bleeding, so she calls a timeout. Lady Wildcats up by 1 here in the 4th set. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West. We'll be right back.
Before Clarissa Renteria was a dentist, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a cheerleader, played softball, and started college early through the dual enrollment program. She graduated from UTPA before earning her degree from the University of Texas School of Dentistry in Houston. Now she is Dr. Renteria, creating beautiful smiles at Professional Dental Group. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Dr. Clarissa Renteria, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. If you're just joining us, we're in the 4th set. Lady Wildcats took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took the 3rd one. Lady Wildcats lead 16-15 here in the 4th set. Danelle Castillo serving for your Lady Wildcats. Aviles Sanchez, Regalado, pushing it over. That's Gonzalez, Amaya, sending it up to Guzman. Aviles with a long track to get it going. Keeping it alive, Amaya with a bump. This is going to be Munoz. Sanchez setting it up, and they got to get it across, and Regalado does. And that one falls, and now we are back tied, this time at 16. Damaris Regalado serving for the Lady Chiefs. Guzman, Amaya, back to Guzman. Aviles with a big dig. Molina sends it across. Amaya sets it up for Guzman. Aviles running all over the court, keeping it in play. That's Molina. Amaya. Munoz. Regalado back there playing center field. And that one's touched by the Chiefs. And that's going to be a point for your Lady Wildcats, 17-16. They're going to have the discussion on this one, but it was last touched by the Lady Chiefs. There's a discussion on the court. They're going to say that it's going to be a replay, and the Lady Chiefs serve, even though Lady Wildcats weren't in position, but they waited quickly, and this time Brisa Guzman makes them pay for it. Whistle was blown, and Regalado serves, but the Lady Wildcats quickly find themselves in position, and Brisa Guzman with a big hammer, laying it down. Now we're tied at 17. Gonzalez serving. Castillo. Gonzalez at the net, doesn't get across, and now the Lady Chiefs lead by 1. Aviles the libero now serving. That's Guzman. Amaya setting it up. That one gets over by Gonzalez. Molina with a bump across. Amaya setting it up to Guzman. And that's another point. Guzman with 2 big kills. Now we're tied at 18. Mata and Salinas back on the court. And as usual, we'll see Salinas going back to serve. Tied at 18 here in the 4th set. Regalado. Sanchez. Vargas. Blocked at the net by Mesa. Valdez again. Vargas at the net. Can't get it over. And that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They take a 1-point lead, 19-18 here in set number 4. Salinas serving. Sanchez setting it up for Vargas, and she brings the heat, and now the score is tied at 19. Ashley Gonzalez serving for the Lady Chiefs. Gonzalez on the first shot. That one gets over, and they're going to say it's out. Point Lady Chiefs. They're up by 1, 20-19. Set by Salinas. Guzman's got to get it over, and she does not. That one sailed a little bit wide, and now the lead is 2. 21-19, Lady Chiefs are leading. Coach Nava wants a timeout after an ace. 22-19, Lady Chiefs lead. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We are in set number 4. 22-19, Lady Chiefs lead this one. Lady Wildcats took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took the third one. Mata with a big swing. Gonzalez. Larraga. Guzman. Point Lady Wildcats. Cut the lead to 2. 20-22. Bettis comes back onto the court. She'll replace Castillo, Danelle Castillo. Guzman going back to serve. Guzman with the serve. Aviles. Sanchez setting it up to Vargas. Vargas with a little dink. Guzman will take a breather. Medina back on the court. Back to serve is Cassandra Gomez for the Lady Chiefs. 3-point lead, 23-20. Larraga set to Mata. Lady Chiefs middle set to Regalado. She bumps it over. In the middle is Mesa. Mesa with a big point for your Lady Wildcats. 21-23, they trail by 2. Mesa serving. Sanchez. Little dink across, and that's another point for the Lady Chiefs with a chance to take set number 4. 24-21, they lead. First shot goes over. Sanchez with a set. Point Lady Chiefs, and they take the 4th set. First 2 were taken by the Lady Wildcats. Second 2 were taken by the Lady Chiefs, and we are tied 2 sets apiece, and we head to set number 5. We'll be right back with the 5th and final set right here on K-West.
Before Rene Hinojosa became a business executive, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL academics, designed the original Wildcats logo, was an all-state academic middle linebacker. He then played for the Longhorns, graduating with a business degree from UT. Now he's the Director of Strategic Development at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Rene Hinojosa, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back to the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We are just about to get underway here in the fifth and deciding set. Lady Wildcats took the first two. Lady Chiefs took the second two. So we start set number 5. Gonzalez sending it across. Regalado at the net. That one goes right back off of Megan Gonzalez. Guzman, Amaya, Castillo, point, Lady Wildcats. One 0, Lady Wildcats lead here in set number 5. Laisha Castillo serving for your Lady Wildcats. Sanchez with a set, but that one goes too far into the net. Cannot be handled, and now your Lady Wildcats are up 2-0. Laisha Castillo with the serve. Aviles, this one is wide, but a good job by Regalado to send it, get it back into play. And the Lady Chiefs bring it back across. And at the net again, big play from Munoz. 3-0, Lady Wildcats up here in the 5th set. Laisha Castillo serving. Sanchez with the set. Molina, that one doesn't get across. And now the lead is 4. Coach De Leon of the Lady Chiefs wants a timeout. So we're going to take one as well. Lady Wildcats up here in set number 5, 4-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are at the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Set number 5, Lady Wildcats up 4-0. Laisha Castillo is serving for your Lady Wildcats. They're going to say that's wide. Point for the Lady Chiefs. They trail 1-4. Lady Wildcats took the first 2 sets. Lady Chiefs took set number 3 and 4. Which brings us to set number 5. Damaris Regalado serving for the Lady Chiefs. That's Guzman. Amaya middle set to Munoz. Munoz sends it across the court, and it cannot be handled by Victoria Sanchez. And that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They're up 5-1. Adriana Gonzalez is libero, back to serve. They're going to say that is wide, point Lady Chiefs. Lady Chiefs libero Gabriela Aviles back to serve. Laisha Castillo, it's got to get across, and that one goes up into the rafters. As that was going to have to be a long hit by the Lady Wildcats, but went just a little bit too high. Point Lady Chiefs, they trail 3-5. Aviles serving. Castillo, Amaya, Guzman. Good dig there from Aviles. At the net is Regalado. Great job there by Gonzalez. Again, Guzman coming down hard. Regalado pushing it across. Guzman, Amaya, Gonzalez. Good net play. They're going to say 4 hits on the Lady Wildcats. So that's going to be a point for the Lady Chiefs. They trail by 1, 4-5. Guzman, Amaya, Gonzalez. Regalado setting it up. Lady Chiefs bring it across. Gonzalez, Amaya again with the set, this time to Guzman across the court. That one cannot be handled. Lady Wildcats now up by 2, 6-4. Larraga and Mata back on the court. And as we see happen time and time again, Larraga will go back to serve. Larraga with the serve. That one played off the net beautifully by Sanchez, and a great job by Aviles to get it across. Guzman with a big kill. 7-4 Lady Wildcats lead. Adamaris Lopez back on the court for the Lady Chiefs. Larraga serving. Wildcats 3-point lead, 7-4. That one goes into the net. 5-7. Lady Chiefs are trailing by 2. Ashley Gonzalez serving. Cannot be returned by the Lady Wildcats. Cut it to a 1-point deficit due to the Lady Chiefs. Trailing 6-7. Laisha Castillo in the back row. They're going to say that's in. Now the score is tied at 7. And now Coach Nava wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD now introducing all-day pre-K. Bring your children to Weslaco ISD for a fun and engaging learning experience, helping to create lifelong learners. At Weslaco ISD all-day pre-K, your kids become young scholars, taking part in leadership programs, learning about science and technology, introducing them to literacy so they love to read. Registration taking place now at Weslaco ISD, the right choice.
Welcome back to the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. We are in the 5th set, tied at 7. Ashley Gonzalez serving. Doesn't get it across, and now your Lady Wildcats up by 1, 8-7. Laisha Castillo will come off the court. Alondra Perez will come on in replacement of her. Brisa Guzman back to serve. Sanchez with a set. To Vargas. Perez. Good save there from Aviles. Vargas. Kill. 8-8. Cassandra Gomez on the court. She'll go back to serve. Tied at 8 here in set number 5. Gonzalez. Larraga, Perez into the net. Lady Chiefs up by 1. Laisha Castillo back on the court for Perez. Medina, Larraga in the middle to Mata. Not returnable by the Chiefs. 9-9. Again, we are in set number 5. Lady Wildcats took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took 3 and 4. 5th and decisive set. Back to serve is Aislinn Mesa. Aviles got to get it over. She does. Larraga with the set. Munoz. Sanchez setting it up. Regalado pushing it across. Munoz getting it over. Sanchez with another set. This time to Vargas. Setting it in the middle to Munoz. Point, Lady Wildcats. Great job by Munoz. 10-9, Lady Wildcats lead. Aislinn Mesa serving. Sanchez setting it up to Regalado. Little push across. Munoz with another point. 11-9. Lady Wildcats up by 2. Coach De Leon of the Lady Chiefs wants a timeout. We'll be right back right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD All-Day Pre-K, where every child has a unique way of learning. Through fun activities, we encourage your child's creativity and compassion. At Weslaco ISD, our TEA certified teachers provide the highest standard of education along with social and emotional learning. Come join our family and one of the many elementary schools recognized with numerous distinction designations for their academic programs. Weslaco ISD, All-Day Pre-K, the right choice.
Welcome back. We are at the gymnasium on the campus of Weslaco East High School. K-West bringing you Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Lady Wildcats leading by 2, 11-9 here in set number 5. Megan Gonzalez serving. Lady Chiefs got to get it over. They do, but that one is long, and now the lead is 3, 12-9. Aislinn Mesa serving. They're going to say that one was long. So that's a point for the Lady Chiefs. They trail by 2, 10-12. Jennifer Vargas serving. First shot goes over. Sanchez with a set. Great job by the Lady Wildcats. That's Gonzalez sending it over. Sanchez, second shot goes across. She went into the net. Point Lady Wildcats, 13-10. Erlinda Amaya and Megan Gonzalez back on the court. Amaya going back to serve. Amaya with the serve. Aviles. Sanchez. Regalado bumping it over. Munoz. Now this one's got to get over. Good job by Laisha Castillo. Amaya with the set to Munoz. Pushing it back. Good save by Aviles. Regalado at the net with a big push. But Munoz with a big block. Laisha Castillo at the net. Doesn't get over. Point Lady Chiefs. They trail by 2. 11-13. Back to service Victoria Sanchez. Cut it to a 1-point deficit due to the Lady Chiefs, 12-13. Victoria Sanchez serving. Gonzalez, Amaya. Great swing from Megan Gonzalez. And now your Lady Wildcats are one away from taking this one. 14-12 is your score. Laisha Castillo back to serve. And the Lady Wildcat fans are loud here in the gymnasium. Sanchez with the set to Regalado. That's Castillo. Amaya. Guzman. Point Lady Wildcats, and they take this one 3-2. Lady Wildcats begin the second round of district play with a victory over the Lady Chiefs, 3-2. They took the first 2. Lady Chiefs took the next 2, and the Lady Wildcats take set number 3, 15-12 to win 3-2. Lady Wildcats victorious, 3-2. Want to thank Vinny Berry, our cameraman extraordinaire. For K-West, I am Joe Aguilar saying goodnight from the Weslaco East Gymnasium, where your Lady Wildcats take the first game in the second round of district play, defeating the Lady Chiefs by a score of 3-2. We'll see you next time right here on K-West.